The Ministry of National Security has rebranded the Alternative Lifestyles Pathway Program, more commonly called the PEACE Program, to Elevate, with a focus on rehabilitation and evaluating persons holistically. The ALPP was developed to lend an opportunity to at-risk individuals in our society to provide them with a second chance to live a life free of crime and violence and to learn to become productive contributors to the nation. During a press conference at the NEMA conference room on Saturday, Permanent Secretary in the Prime Minister's office, Naima Hazal, said Elevate will pursue the same goals but will be better structured and will pay particular attention to the development of the participants.
For those who are not aware, the members of ALP are not registered with Social Security. During our consultations, this was a matter of concern for our participants, as if you would know, it's as if they have no work record at all. So it's very important for us as we reintegrate them into the societal system that they would also be registered as working persons and receive the benefits of Social Security. This, of course, will also require workshops and orientations for persons who have not become accustomed to having to receive the deductions from Social Security. It's important for us to translate the benefits of that program.
She said this new version would have greater oversight and would address flaws in the previous program, such as ensuring Social Security is paid.
The initiative has been presented as an anti-crime and violence initiative. It was originally a focus on keeping the peace, with the result that the initiative also earned the label of the PEACE program, which I don't think people realize actually has never been the name of the program at all. But because there was a limited development agenda and the efforts of providing opportunities, which we would see, we're not necessarily elevating the participants. However, the significant decision was made to recognize this and to provide some varied options and launch an initiative with a development and opportunity agenda that recognizes that the current participants require a range and, in some instances, multiple interventions.
Ms. Hazel said this program is intended to run for 2 years only and caters to 600 participants. She explained what happens at the end of the 2-year period.
After the 2-year program, we're hoping to elevate persons out of the program with training, certification, with more sustainable business practices. We're moving from a hustle into a growth, right? And we're also, as we move out of the program, it will focus more on diversion efforts, focusing mostly on young persons and diverting them from getting into lives of crime, looking at the factors that affect that. And we're very excited about that part of the program. We're working very closely with the OECS and USAID, with the program OASIS and other similar programs.
According to the officials, upon examination of the previous program, there were numerous flaws, including a lack of proper registration procedure and inefficient oversight on the distribution of funds. They say the new program will provide more transparency and stronger monitoring procedures to ensure that the country's funds are not mismanaged. Elevate is expected to be formally launched in mid-July.